where I start. Ah, about personality, about myself. So, 50 years in IT fields, international certificates, and it don't help me to find a better job when I want. So, doesn't matter. I want to share my thoughts and feelings about AI and how I use now. And I want to share my thoughts about how project manager use AI now. Our job is so different as yours, so we are contacting with our stakeholders, we are working with the contracts, and we are building teams. And of course, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, a lot of my colleagues and me, we started to use an AI for our daily routine, in our daily routine, our daily activities. So, and I, I understood maybe a year ago that the future is coming. So now we are living in a second, maybe or the third revolution in IT sphere, and it's really a revolution. If you remember the 1990s when the internet only started in the United States, all company decided that they uh, should use it, but nobody uh, understood how to use it, and everybody in uh, in the market tell about the bubble of internet bubble. This some events, according to .coms or another scandals. So, but this bubble helps community, helped to humanity to build the environment. First connection between countries, and all this environment of internet we're using now with any problems are found there by the people who invest money to the technology which nobody used before. So, and here the third revolution, the second revolution was in social networking and data, big data. So we know the Oracle company, which earn a lot of money to share these services to the commercial firms, organizations. Now they fired these 3,000 of people, this news. So and now we are living in this third revolution of AI, and the future is coming. And to be honest, um, I communicate with a lot of people in management, maybe in CTO, on the C levels of the companies, and everybody wants AI. Give me AI and take my money, but they don't understand how to use it. Which, what is the value, business value of AI, especially if you're working or you in charge of a big company, more than thousand people maybe. So. And of course, we are all searching information. We use AI in data analysis, with a project analysis, or maybe in self data. Of course, you guys, you use AI in programming. That is very useful for you, I guess. And I we use AI, working with images, videos, audios, but. I suppose that nobody understands the future impact of using AI tools in a business layer. So and everybody, all managers are talking now about the AI readiness. Uh, this is this is very interesting. We expect from AI that AI is available, tools are powerful, everything should work, but what actually we have unclear policies. I mean the security of AI using in which we can use in inside of an organization according to security policies or another policies. So we have a lot of security concerns, low trust for the results, and big lack of skills and no clear processes. So we in an organization, I see that company trying to use AI tools in their internal documents, maybe in corporate sites, but it is only tools, not the environment, no, not ecosystem, and everybody wants the ecosystem. So if if management talk to you about the AI readiness, it's unmeasurable thing, and if we will find a way to measure this readiness, this is will be helpful everything for everything in the market. As a project manager, of course, I use AI every day, and this helps me to summarize documents, explain technical specifications. You know, project manager is a man who is a person who knows a little about everything. And if I have a project with very specific technical requirements, of course I use AI to deep down to these architectures, to the technology, because my work is to be a translator from business requirements to technical teams. And I transcript meetings using AI with the communications, non-verbal communications with my stakeholders. So it's not a big deal now. But but I understood that I think about how much time I spend on information using AI, and I guess that AI extremely good at the first 70% of this diagram. So if we think about the communications, information processes, and coordinations, it will save me 70% of my time, of my personal time, and I do my work in more efficient way. About the project managers and tools we have here, which we use every day, of course, core AI like ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot, Meeting Intelligence to use. I use Otter or Fireflies, and Zapier, Copilot. You know all these tools, all these special AIs for special AIs, but it's still not replacing project management tools like Jira, Slack, or Teams, and it's becoming a new productivity on top of them, helping us process information faster and communicate more efficiently. So I want to return my firstly on the first side, that I don't understand what is the future next, and how I use it more, and to be much competitive in the market.
So Claude has transformed programming, as we can see from previous talks.
Yeah,
but there is no tool that yet transformed project management. There are only tools that improved it, but no revolution yet.
But okay, I feel that revolution is here. So I guess there is no any project managers here. So we have a standard from United States, which was released in 60s, and we have, of course, the certification. So I try to emphasize how now AI is how AI reflects to all this project knowledge area of a project manager work. So and of course we use it widely in communication manager. So let's move next. Everybody use prompts, and I suppose that I becomes a prompt. I don't know, a prompt manager, not a project manager. So that is very interesting and very. I'm so scared at first when I look at myself, what I'm doing on my everyday routine. So yeah, prompting becomes a new management skills, and I agree with all you guys in that. Now AI gives individuals superpowers. You could analyze like an analyst. You are not to have to be an analyst. You could write texts without large communication teams. So you could learn new domains, new technologies, which changes every 2 years. So you could be in charge of everything. And of course, the main superpowers, the main strengths of this is that you could prototype new ideas very quickly. Everybody like to tell about the MVP. So most minimum valuable product now is free for everyone. And of course, if you talk about the human intelligence, AI doesn't replace thinking. The responsibility, the ownership in terms of be a product manager, be a product owner. It doesn't replace the decision making or leadership, or of course people management. So real people, we love to see the faces and to communicate with the people. And I have a good experience, not good, very interesting experience. I passed a week ago an AI interview in my seeking job process, and it was awful. 45 minutes with the wall, which ask you about the general questions. So how would you manage risk in the projects? There are tons of books and approaches, and please describe me shortly in 3 minutes about this the biggest area of management. And I was frustrated, but I passed it and I finished it, and I don't realize why. So
They probably don't understand too.
yeah.
Like AI said, pass, it's fine.
It was your campus knackers.
Yeah, you're right. So we are humans, still have problems of using AI, and I summarize it in 3 fields, all about the security. If you have NDAs or and contracts, of course you have the personal data, confidential documents, and commercial secrets. So if you are using global AI, maybe this is you have some problems. human context, responsibility, politics, emotion, and trust are now still ours. And uh, and maybe you know this problem. AI will never say no to you, and that is a problem, especially when you trying to big maybe some scientific some science in medicine. Uh, we couldn't find this word no from AI. It will offer you the results which doesn't so which would not match with your expectations. Um my request for the future, as a project manager, maybe future product manager, or from a guy from these spheres, I want to a project intelligence system, my personal assistant, my personal copilot, which I could use with all the context of the project, especially with communication with stakeholders, which would keep the history for decisions and secure and confidential. If someone could give me this, I'd be so happy. But
You basically want AI to be more social at executive level somehow. Yeah.
I see it as a tool which I could use as like a personal assistant with all context. With all income and outcome context of the project, and maybe that is the future. I don't know. So all in all we have here, we are humans. We have responsibility. We have trust. We have conflicts and politics, and AI will not replace project managers. Maybe project managers who use AI will replace those who don't now. So I hope I am competitive on this market, and trying to foresee myself. I agree with the previous speaker as a something a guy who would not a project manager, maybe could be product, or maybe very related to the business requirements, business activities, and business criteria. So that, and I, uh, I met my friend last week, and I decided to use only AI to do my first AI application, to do my first Android application for my phone. It's quite simple. It was experiment. It was an experiment. So I spent 6 hours to adjusting the Android Studio, or to give grants, permissions. But now it works. Yeah, and I became a junior Android developer now. So congratulate me. It was an experiment, but it was very interesting for me. And I used only Chat GPT for complete this task. So we are guys from management. We are looking to this layer of IT, and I'm happy that it's now everybody could do it. So thank you very much. I'm very happy to see you, and thank you for our organization.
Thank you very much. If anybody has no questions, I have one. All right. Let me share.
Okay.
Uh, There's three. So we all know probably about this
Oh, shit.
anthropic research. So, and what they show there, as you can see in red, is the current AI coverage, where you can see like different domains. Specifically, yes, now it's mostly like office admin, programming, blah blah and stuff. And the blue one, as they say, is a theoretical AI coverage. And as you can see, currently the management, it's very little exposed. But look at the potential. Doesn't this scare you now?
Mm.
I hope so, but I couldn't explain it.
So would you be happy if that blue thing happens? Or you will be more like disappointed and worried about the management jobs, like in general, project managers, whatever.
Yeah.
Because
So
I feel very positive about the blue part for programming, because effectively it is not about to replace me. It's about giving me more instruments to do maybe a slightly different job or more efficiently, or like a different job or whatever. But I'm very positive about that. But what do you think about the management part of that?
nobody could understand how we could use it. We are ready, but not ready. It's we only using text. Now we use AI only in searching information, and so I don't know, and I'm so frustrated about it, to be honest.
And the main question, Sergey, why didn't you do the blue data in green color?
Well, because that's not me. I stole it from the source written there on the bottom. Okay, I borrowed it, not stole.
But I see that maybe 3 or 5 years after, we will see the first self-entrepreneur who earn $1 billion only using AI.
Maybe sooner.
Will be Igor. Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, let's go.